Well, hello everybody. Dave in Kentucky, and we're going to get another shave after some coffee. So, this video is brought to you and sponsored by Hollingsworth's Meat Market in La Follette, Tennessee. Actually, no, they're just one of my customers. Anyway, got the shirt and enjoy it. So, today we are shaving with Ariana and Evan's Rèvolution soap, one of my favorites, and yeah, starting to see a little light through there. So I'm getting lower. Brush we're going to use today is Turned by Trotter Handcrafts, and you can find an Etsy shop where he turns and sells his handles. This one is the Dark Side of the Moon, and you can't see all the little white dots on it. Anyway, looks like space. We have the matching splash, and we have the parfum that the soap is a homage to. And it's one of my favorites. I've got the Deaton 8, but love the Rèvolution. Just don't like the new artwork that Ariana and Evans has. I like the old school ones. Anyway, razor we are using today. Let me get another sip of coffee. This is one I've seen around, I've been wanting to get, and I finally landed one. It's the Dime Safety Razor. Comes in this tin. You can see a picture of the razor there. Very small tin. You see, size comparison. Anyway, so we'll set the tin up there. What comes in the tin? Very simple. Wood handle and the head, which is basically when you take the blade out, a little wire doohickey. So that's your razor with the blade all in. It measures 0.2 ounces. So as you can see, the blade, it slides into the ends on that and snaps back on this little clip on the back here. So I was told that you can use a modern gem blade. I was pretty excited about that. Well, not the case. You go to put the gem blade in there and it's too big. So I thought maybe I'm supposed to bend this tab back just a hair. So I bent it just a hair back. Still, the spine's just too fat to hold it. So I do several attempts in trying to blade nip off the back of some blades and get them ready. Once you do that, it doesn't make connection there. Tried using a little tape. Too fat, won't hold onto the thing. Finally, I got a blade and I just crimped it down with some pliers there. I think I've pushed this back to where I can catch it now. I've seen someone else, the person that used the gem blade before, what he did was he bent these wires back to be able to engage and hold the blade since it was narrower when he took the spine off the back. To me, I'm not using the razor as intended. I want to use a razor too. I don't like having anything in the den that I can't use. But I want to use it as intended. And with the guard there, what little guard there is, I'd like to be existing and working. So, here you have it. I have it where I can stick the blade in there on either end, and it catches, barely. That's the razor for today. Let me get a sip of coffee, wet the face, and start to load the brush. We'll see how it works. I'm hoping that it holds it on there, and where are we at here? Try to watch how long I load. Anyway, hoping that it stays on there, doesn't pop off and make things all sketchy. I probably should have worn my Fluffy Industries safety shirt from highway department in Maryland, but hey, it is what it is. So, glad to get the razor, hoping that it's usable. Grab the proto lather here. And rinse it out clean. So how's everybody doing today? Had a new subscriber, Brian, come across my channel. Said he was researching lather catchers, and I'm glad you're doing that. And I'm glad that you found my channel and it was of some use to somebody. Anyway, I'm not really trying to grow it, but I appreciate all the viewers that are there. I'm just trying to document my shaves. I will tell you, for good information on razors, obviously I'm on the Shave Den and DFS. Great forums, great people. For just sheer information about single edge razors, especially lather catchers, go to the forum TOST and the number 3, toast3.com, and just a wealth of information, because that's all they deal with are single edge razors. The others are unmentionables. No pictures and no talk of straight razors or anything more than one blade. So here we go. This is the dime razor. And I should mention, this was made back in New York City. I think the address was, 486 Broadway in New York. And their guarantee for the dime safety razor was, we cheerfully refund 10 cents upon the return to us of any unsatisfactory dime safety razor. Additional blades, 3 for 10 cents. Ask your dealer. So, really cool piece. Glad to get that along with the tin. Let's see if it's shaveable. I know some others have shaved with this that mentioned they have used the gem blade, and so I was glad that I would get a shave in. And researching, I came across some old 2011, 2015 posts where people had found them. People were saying, that looks like junk. Why would anybody shave with that? Too scary. Scariest single edge razor ever. I mean, it is basically 0.2 ounce stick holding a gem blade. As long as it holds the blade and doesn't let go of it. should work. So far it is. Honestly, I'll be happy if I get a single pass out of this without letting go of the blade, because that's the biggest fear I have, is it just letting go of it and doing damage in the process. To me. Alrighty. So far, so good. One more coffee. Did I mention it's about 6 o'clock or before on Sunday? I haven't even had a pumpkin chocolate chip muffin yet. Alright, let's try and across the green pass. Honestly, the lightest razor I've ever used. Therefore, you have to be very mindful of no pressure whatsoever. As the tendency is when it's light is to push on it. I've noticed that it rinses really clean too. The lather release holes. Oh, sorry, a little humor there. There's nowhere to catch lather. All right. 15 minutes already. I know it's going to be a little longer video because of describing the razor. But that's the whole point of the video, is trying to document and describe them. And if someone else comes across one, they're wanting to try it, they can at least find something on it and seeing that it can be shaved with and what was done in order to make it shavable. Would have been nice to try and get honed up the original blade, which says dime on it. I should show you that before I get off, but it's just got far too much rust on it to trust it. And I don't think it'll hone enough. Remove some pimples there from wearing a mask. I've been dealing with that most of this week, so it's not just this razor. That's just me hitting puberty again with wearing that mask and moisture around my mouth. Alrighty. I knew it would fight me a little bit on the against the grain pass, especially mustache area. It's a good shave. I don't think it's a razor I'd reach for often like some of my other vintage, but I tend to only keep razors that I can actually use. So, or have at least used once. So this will make that cut at least. Yeah, I mean, not the closest shave. I do much better with my lather catchers, but, and this is lather catcher Sunday over on Toast 3, by the way, but this did catch quite a bit of lather. So I'm going to count that. Oh, let's see. We just add a little bit of a little septic to the pimple removal there. And with some Humphreys Maravilla 70 I was using. And we have the Revolution matching aftershave. Oh man, I love this scent. And I will hit it with the Spicebomb after a bit here. So there you have it. There's an actual shave with the Dime Safety Razor. Gem blade, slightly modified. Just had to bend that back thing just ever so slightly, not much. And I just took some pliers and really crimped down on the spine because the length was okay at that point. It's just it was too fat to hold. It kept popping up and would come out. So, but we got it to work. To remove it, just lean it forward, pull it out, get that blade cleaned up so we can use it again. Dave in Kentucky, I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you on the forums.